How you doing, folks? My name's Michael, and below me on the screen is my colleague Maeve, who you were just listening to on the TNA webinar. I'd like to thank you for logging in today, and I'd like to thank those who put a question to us. So what we'll do is we know it's 20 to 4 now, so we'll just go through a few of those questions and not keep you too long, hopefully. So the first question I have for you, Maeve, is I don't believe we have an actual strategic business plan. Do you have a template for this, or could you point us in the direction?
So from reviewing the content, then I think it's pretty obvious that whether or not you have a strategic business plan, we can still work with what goes on in your organization. So the first thing I'd say is don't worry about it if you don't have one. A lot of organizations have them, but they're sitting yellowed around the edges in old folders, and they're never really looked at because sometimes they just cease to be relevant. So if you really do want to do the TNA, you don't necessarily have to have a strategic business plan. We can actually help you pull out the needs from talking to the relevant people in the organization. So getting in touch with your decision makers, talking to your finance people, the key people in your organization, and we can draw those strategic business needs from those conversations. If you really do want to put together a strategic business plan, you can certainly do that, and you'll find lots of information online to help you actually achieve that. So if you look up the likes of NI Business Info, or go through even any of the top business help pages, you'll find lots and lots of information there for you. I know there's stuff online from Invest NI, there's stuff online from any of the economic development people. So, you know, there's lots of resources out there. Start at NI Business Info, and there'll be lots of links there that will help you do that as well. But it's not 100% necessary, so it's okay to do this without having one in place. But if you want any further assistance, seriously, just get in touch.
Okay, that's great, Maeve. Just another question that's come through. How long would it take to complete a trend need analysis?
Ooh, a really hard question, because it's how long have you got, really, is the answer to that. It very much depends on what goes on currently in your organization. So if you already had lots of performance reviews in place and lots of information that you've already gathered together, really good management reporting systems, it won't take you that long. If you don't have those systems in place, if you are an organization that is less formal, let's say, it may take slightly longer. Now, it depends again on the shape and size of your organization. If you've got lots of people and lots of teams and lots of different departments, spread out across the country, it's going to take longer. But we can work around whatever time you have. So we can pull together a plan that suits the time, the objectives that you have in the organization. So again, it depends how deep a dive you want to do into your organization and just how comprehensive you have in terms of the information you have to hand on already. But we can do it as quickly or it can take as long as it needs to.
Okay, that's great, Maeve. And do you offer one-to-one support with companies if they contact us on the skillsadvice@investni.com email address?
Certainly, everybody who's on the webinar today, they're already going to be on our contact list for InvestNI. So as soon as you make contact, if you want any follow-up support at all, we can organise that. If you just email us and let us know you're interested in getting some support, we can set up an initial telephone call or Skype call, whatever it needs to be, and then from there we'll plan our approach in terms of getting into your business and working with you in your organisation. But as a skills advisor, I will stay with you and remain with you on that project until you have got to the point where you have a relevant, useful training plan for your organisation, and it's all free.
Okay, and just, is there a cost to the company from InvestNI to engage?
No, it's all free. At the minute, there is no costing involved at all. And whether you're working with InvestNI already as an existing client, or if you're not an InvestNI client, it doesn't matter to us. We'll still engage with you and we'll still give you all the support we can, because it's very much about getting your people the skills that they need. And those people potentially could go on in the future to work with InvestNI companies or with larger organizations. So it's all about upping the skills in Northern Ireland for us. So again, whether you're an InvestNI client or not, it's free.
Okay, funny, that was the next question. Is it only open to InvestNI clients? But I think you've answered that there for us with just it's open to our clients and the wider business base.
Absolutely, yeah.
Is there anybody else has any questions they would like to post on the chat?
I think probably by this stage they've had nearly 2 hours of listening to my voice, Michael. It may well be that they're fed up and wanting to go and get the kettle on and make themselves a cup of tea.
I agree, yes. So if nothing else coming through, folks, if you would like to engage with me or myself or anybody within our skills team within InvestNI, if you drop us a wee email to skillsadvice@investni.com. Our Maeve's number is 02890 698 293. And as say, if you like anything else, we will send out all the materials associated with the workshop within the next day. The PowerPoint presentation and any associated documents. So all I can say is thank you now for attending, and good luck in the future.
Yes, thank you.